And we're back. Sorry for that interruption. If you haven't seen part 1, you should go check it out because it goes over parts of the station. Sort of. I don't know. It's the beginning. And this is the second part. And if you're paying attention to anything that I'm looking at right now, you'd see the station, but it has no walls. So, I mean, the only reason I did this was so you could see all of the workings of the inside. And so I could show you how it works, because before we just looked at the outside up here, but now we're going to go into the tunnels, the maintenance tunnel. So off we go. Yes, it is a maintenance tunnel, and there's a circuit board thing on each side of the tunnel that controls the two sides of the station. So if you look, we'll just look at one side. How many carts do we have in here? We have 3 carts. So let's look. The first one we have is cycle mode. We'll go through each of these. Cycle mode is basically used to test the station, and also with the cycle mode I'll be able to show you how the queuing system works upstairs. So let's turn that on. Did that work? Yes. So you see the carts are going, and when 3 carts approach the station at once, these 2 carts wait until that cart passes, and then the next one comes, and then it'll pass. And that'll just keep going in circles. If we go down here, see they're just kind of running in a circle throughout the station. So we can turn that off. It's just good to test anything, and it looks cool. I don't know. Most of the stuff on the circuit board is pretty meaningless, actually. I just added it for the sake of adding it because it seemed nice at the time. I don't know. But yeah, so this is all pretty complex, but actually the queuing system works exactly the same as the dispenser right here. And if you haven't seen my new dispenser video, you should go see it, because it's quite the escapade of YouTube holiness. Yeah. But that shows you how it works. It's really small and nice, and there's all the logic under there. As you can see, it only goes down that far. So this is just one section of a dispenser that holds 2 carts, and I found that because of the timing of the pistons and whatnot, the maximum carts you can have queued is 2. So you're never really going to have jams, I don't think. And it's really rare because first you'd have to a cart would have to arrive, then you'd have to press the button to request a cart, and then another cart would arrive, which would put 1 cart there and 2 carts here. But other than that, it's never going to jam. So here's the dispenser. It's the same one in that video. And we're going to go to the second function. This one's pretty useless. The only thing you would need it for is if you press the button and for some reason you destroy the cart before it passes over the thing again, before it passes over this plate, because what controls the amount of carts, like you can't push more than 1 cart, is actually this system right here. It's an RS NOR with an AND gate, and you see only when it resets the system can you order another cart. So if that gets stuck, then you're screwed, but it never really gets stuck, so it's there. it just runs the pistons through a cycle and resets the pistons, or the RS-NOR. This one over here, I mean, I don't know why you need it, but it's there too. As I said, this is pretty useless. Oh, lag. Watch out. Bad. Okay, let's go. So if you have carts in there, you can empty the dispenser, and what actually happens is that track right there changes, called the variable point. The carts go along here, they travel up here, they go along, and this track right here changes. So they actually go out and land right here for you to pick up. And this variable point B is also what changes when the dispenser is full with 7 carts. So that's wired up, oh, almost fell. Wired up into the last segment of the dispenser, so that way it never jams and any empty carts just land, or any overflow carts land over here. Let's go. Maybe I should stop flying, I don't know. Always causes a lot of drops in frames per second. So right here is the logic for the queuing system, same as the dispenser. And here are the pistons and the soul sand. And actually, this is the back of the circuit board. Right here is the timing delay. So when the cart presses the pressure plate, it starts the timer, which goes across and triggers the first pistons automatically to stop the cart. And then after a couple seconds, it'll trigger the next pistons, which send the cart on its way. And we have a note block up here just for cues and stuff. And then all the dispenser, like the end of the dispenser and the beginning of this dispenser, are wired up to the circuit board. So you can tell when it's full or empty. See, right now it's empty because I just emptied it. But what happened there? Don't mind this. Just ignore this. This did not happen. Just gonna... What? I don't know. Maybe it's because I pressed the cart button at the same time that a cart was coming. I don't know. That doesn't happen, really. It's the first time I've seen that. It's okay. So, I don't know. It's probably got a ton of problems that I haven't seen yet. So, you get to find those on your own if you ever decide to use this. Which you probably won't, but still. I made it. So. And it looks nice. Just a giant blob of redstone in the middle of the ocean. Whee! Well, that's all. Sun's going down, so I think that's a good hint that I should stop rambling about this station and leave. So I'm gonna float off into space right now. The lovely bird's eye view. Still floating and spinning. Floating. Having fun. Minecraft. So many hours.